Hello there, it's Friday on Run It Back. We are Lou, Chandler, DeMarcus, Michelle. Is this your last day with us in studio?
It is, sadly.
Well, how does that make you feel?
Hey, goodbyes.
Yeah, it's not really a goodbye. It's to see you later.
Okay, that was well handled. I think where our chairs are all sinking. This is kind of funny right now. Guys, we have a lot of basketball to talk. It's also Friday, so it's a fun day, but we're going to talk a little T-Wolves Lakers first. There we'll go with that. 111-104 win for Los Angeles. You don't have Randall, you don't have Gobert. Anthony Edwards was ejected in this one in the third. We'll get to that. LeBron finishes with 33, 17, 6 assists, and yes, he led the team in all three of those categories. He's averaging, by the way, 25, 8, and 9 per game. And whatever's happening now that Luka's there is even better than what was already happening for LeBron in his year 22. Boogie, we'd like to do lists and top this, top that. Right now in the league, would you have him in top 10?
Absolutely. I mean, I think everybody would agree as well. He's playing elite level basketball. Doesn't look like he's really missed a step. I mean, and if he's now allowed to be in this role of playing, just that energy role that we saw during the Summer Olympics, I mean, this could add 4 to 5 more years.
What?
In my opinion, at the pace he's going at right now, the way it's well noted, the way he takes care of his body, the amount of work that goes into it, $1 million plus, just in the maintenance of his body, absolutely he could play 4 to 5 years.
4 to 5 years.
Yeah, I agree. And I think top 10, I think that's not enough. I think if the season ended right now, I think he's first team All-NBA. I think he's been that good. He's put an emphasis on defense and energy. And the dude, again, we talk about his age all the time. It's crazy what he's doing if he was 27 years old. Right. He's 40 years old, playing at an all-defense level. JJ Redick was praising him last night or 2 nights ago, saying he's cutting it up. Last night he had an ISO play against Rob Dillingham, I think 19-year-old rookie, where he literally clamped him for like 7 straight seconds and forced a shot clock violation by himself as a 40-year-old man. So I'd put him top 5 right now. It's unbelievable. I think the NBA MVP ladder has him, I think, at 5th right now, the best odds to win MVP. So it truly is remarkable what he's doing. And to me, it's the defensive end that's been the most impressive, the energy, the effort. Usually you get that from like an 8th, 9th, 7th man, a spark plug. It's LeBron James. He's the energy guy on this team, which is crazy to think.
40's the new 20, right, Lou?
That's a fact.
But top 5, I mean, I know we can sit here and name them. Top 5 is a pretty legit place to be at 40.
At 25, it's great. But
that's
at any age, it's
crazy
great.
to say out loud, but I don't even really want to even argue it at this point. He's never averaged less than 20 a game in a season. So my question, Lou, is do you think he waits till that number drops and then retires, or do you think he gets out before that number drops?
You know what? It'll be interesting to see, right? Because for me, at 40 years old, the level that he's playing, like, why leave anything in the tank, right?
Right.
Like, I would love to ride this thing until the wheels fall off, until I start to decline it. And I know. At what age is that, though? Like, if you're still averaging 20 points, there's still time for you to average 18 and then 14. And slowly, we're looking at a 45-year-old man. And also, this is one thing we also got to talk about. We made a big deal about Bronny. We got Bryce coming. And so now what you now what you plan at this level, this may buy you 3-4 years to possibly play with not only one of your sons, but the both of them. That'll be an interesting thing to see how this plays out. But LeBron James, who knows? Who knows how this can go? He can ride off into the sunset as a guy who's never averaged under 20 points, or he can ride it till the wheels fall off until he starts to see a decline. But it's amazing what he's doing at this age and at the level that he's doing. It's not like he's just playing good enough or he's getting a participation award. I've said this, he's been the best player on the Lakers this year, even with Luka being in that lineup. It's incredible.
Yeah, and a lot can obviously happen, right, from now to then, but there's no signs of slowing down. Like, you see certain guys that are much younger than him slowing down, right? Whether they're healthy or not healthy, their production has fallen off. Just their overall energy, the way that they bring it every single night's fallen off. We haven't seen that from him. He's had no hiccups. He's had no father time. He's had no, there's a rookie wall. There's no 40-year-old wall, apparently, because this dude keeps getting better. He keeps getting better and better. And if there's not a drop-off, I can't see him stop playing anytime soon. I feel like he'd be selling himself short. He'd be selling his fans short, the Lakers short. Like, there's no reason for him to even consider right now how good he's playing.
Got to empty the clip.
I mean, I feel like it's a personality question, though, right? Like, what do you think he's
like? Does he want to do the Dirk? Does he want to do the
Dirk?
Dirk and barely play and average 5 points his last game? I can't see it.
I think he goes out on his own terms. I think he goes out trying to do something that we've never seen before. In your final season playing, you have the opportunity to average 25, 24. Something, most guys in their prime are averaging. I think he goes out on his own terms. I don't think he goes the dirt route to the point where he's averaging 8 to 12 or 14. Nothing below 20.
It'd be 48 by the time he averages 5
But
points.
you know how hard that would be for him,
He might average 18 minutes.
What's happening?
You know how hard that would be, though, if he did retire and then kind of sit back and watch and be like, damn, I could be doing this, I could be doing that. Like, it's going to be hard for him to not have that.
So it's nothing else for him to prove.
No, I don't think it's to prove. I think it's just to show that he can. Like, I think he's going to obviously stay busy. He's probably going to own an NBA team.
I think he's doing that right now.
Yeah, he's
doing that right now.
I mean, Tom Brady kind of did, then was like, I still can do this, and does it, and then that was it.
He could retire, miss the first 3 months, and then come back.
Maybe. I mean, maybe. What if he could buy the team?
I just don't want to see him. I think he's
team?
so elite. Look, we're talking about him being first team All-NBA right now at 40. You can't retire.
No, I don't think it's. Look, I'm not saying it's like next year. I mean, Boogie said 4 or 5 more years, which again is crazy to say out loud, but also not at the same time. My question about the retirement tour: Kobe had a big one, gifts everywhere. Do we think LeBron's will look like that? Will it be bigger? What are we thinking, Lou?
I experienced Kobe's farewell tour, and it was surreal to travel with him in and out of cities, different fan bases, and to be celebrated the way that he was. I don't think LeBron's is going to be anything short of that. I think at minimum it's gonna reach that level, if not eclipse it or be greater than that. Like, you're talking about, again, somebody who's had a 21-year career, competed at a high level, still competing at a high level. Like, even Kobe kind of limped out of the game, and that last season turned into a farewell season. Like, he started that year ready to go, motivated, and then his body started breaking down, and then it turned into a farewell season. Like, if LeBron makes a proper announcement that I'm stepping away from the game, and this gives everybody an opportunity to kind of prepare for him coming into their cities, this is going to be one of the biggest celebrations of a career that we've ever seen.
And what's sad is we are close to the end, right? We don't know how many years, we don't know how much long he has, but if you're going to see a Lakers game and you're going to see LeBron James play, you have to assume it's the last time you're going to play him, right? Because you don't know when it's going to stop. You don't know what he's thinking. You don't know how his body is going to continue to stay healthy or not. So I would look at it like we're in, obviously, this retirement phase of him. Who knows? Hopefully
like
it's just like this could be it. And this is something special that you may never see again before. But I mean, we're close. But with his production level now, I hope we're not that close.
I can't imagine. The gifts, I was obsessed with what they would get Kobe. Like, was it a surfboard, the one giant? Like, there was some really...
He was getting a lot of stuff.
Interesting
A lot of
stuff.
rocking chairs.
That's just rude, but
yeah. He was getting a lot of rocking chairs out on the road, but it'll be interesting to see.
And if the Lakers are good, they're still going to do it regardless of the team's success.
Absolutely.
It's LeBron James.
Because we weren't good.
That's what I mean. So they're going to have Luka probably, right? So they're going to be good. So is that going to be a distraction or not? You have to. You
have to do it. By the way, good Segui, Chandler, because we're going to talk Luka now, and you're going to be up first on this one. Because a little rusty still. And my question really is, how long does it take? He went 6 of 20 and was 1 of 9 from 3. And yeah, look, he's out there. Maybe it takes a bit to sort of reacclimate. He also hadn't played in quite some time. New team. How long do you realistically give a guy to come back?
I don't think there's a deadline, but you hit it. I mean, the guy missed a lot of time before this trade even happened. Even if he was still playing for the Mavs right now, and you miss a month and a half, you need some time to shake the cobwebs off, to get the rust off, to emulate that game speed and situation. Now, I think his first couple of games with the Lakers, he's done a great job getting everybody involved. He's still playing at his own pace. He's just not making shots. He's still getting to the basket. He's still getting to the free throw line. He's still getting, if I'm stoked because, first of all, we're winning games.
Yep.
I'm fitting in. Everyone seems to be happy. I thought maybe there'd be coming a collapse of, Austin Reeves' confidence. His numbers are up with Luka. LeBron James not having the ball. He's playing. So everyone, Rui's still getting his touches. Jackson Hayes is eating more than he ever has, just at lob threats and at the rim. So everyone seems to be embracing